Tonight on the recap, the American women were down in the World Cup, but they certainly weren't out. Ohio State had an up and down week, but what does it have to do with the former Buckeye star? We'll answer that question. Plus, a local star is quickly becoming a local legend. Eric Kennard sits down one-on-one with Joe Rychnovsky. Get ready for a banging time and get ready for the recap. All right, Charlie Furbush said himself after giving up 9 runs in under 3 innings last night that his move to the Tigers starting rotation just hasn't been a smooth transition. His ERA up in the bigs jumped to over 8.5, a far cry from his dominant days with the Hens, where he held hitters to a 176 batting average. So Furbush was sent down to regain his stuff. Danny Worth called up. Meanwhile, the Carlos Guillen watch continues. First at bat for Mr. Guillen, runner on third. He grounds out, but he does his job. Run scores, 1-0 Toledo. 4th inning now. It's tied at 1. Guillen, Major League intimidation with the E6. Bad throw. He reaches, gets on first, and the Mud Hens, they go on to score 3 runs in that inning, and they go on to win. Guillen 1 for 4, and the Mud Hens, they win 4-1. Well, another hero is a world-class high jumper from right here in the Glass City. Later this month, Eric Kennard will travel to China to compete at the World University Games. Then it's off to Korea to represent the U.S. in the World Track and Field Championships. This former Rogers star has his sights set on the Olympic Games. But first, he goes one-on-one with Joe Rychnovsky.
Eric, first of all, let me congratulate you on your trip to the Worlds. You have qualified for world. You're officially a world-class high jumper.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, let's take me back to the beginning. Rogers High School. How did you get into high jumping?
Junior high thing, DeVoe. Trying out for track. My father ran track. My best friend, we didn't want to really run at the tryout, so he suggested we high jump, and so that's what we did.
Did you like it to start? I mean, was it something you like? Oh, this is kind of cool.
I just thought they put me in it because I was tall, so I was like, y'all assume I could jump because I'm tall. But it was fun, we didn't have to run much. At least I thought, but now I run a lot, so it was cool though. How
did you develop, as a high jumper? You were always tall, but did it come natural to you, or is it something you really had to work on?
No, it came natural, it's an ability, it's, when you're talented at something, it's just what you seem to be destined to do, and it was almost fate for me to high jump, I feel, so that's what I do.
Did you like it right away?
Yeah, I liked it. Well, everybody likes what they're good at. So, I was good, fairly good right away. So, and I liked it.
What was your experience like at Rogers?
Oh, Rogers High School was great. I transferred over from Start, and I wasn't disappointed with Start, but, I just didn't feel like the program fit me. Rogers High School was I feel like the best high school in Toledo Public Schools, It's like a family, so it was a great experience.
You started high jumping when you were in junior high, and now they don't even offer that with the cutbacks and everything. How does that make you feel, knowing that freshman sports and all that's been...
It's terrible, man. Who's going to be the next, Fred Davis or the next Eric Kennard or the next Malika Kennard? Who's going to be next, Where can they go, what can they play? When preparation meets opportunity, to formulate success. But when people are preparing for opportunities like to play sports, but they're not there, what do?
When you saw that happen, and I know you've been in Manhattan for a few years now, but what did you think?
I just thought, it's going to be trouble. It's going to be trouble. That's terrible. And it's hard with school systems right now. I know it's hard everywhere, economy-wise. But to build a brand new school but cut athletics or cut after-school programs is kind of like counterproductive, I feel like, and it's just too much going on in Toledo, I feel like. So
you're an NCAA champion. Yeah. You just won an NCAA title. You're going to compete in the Worlds. You got 3rd in that. You future Olympian?
Oh yeah. I work hard, and the only outcome is achieving goals. Make goals, like I said, and long-term and short-term, and I'm looking to achieve them.
How has your experience at Kansas State helped you? Take us through that, because Manhattan, Kansas is good. First of all, how did you pick Kansas State? It's kind of out there.
Yeah, it is kind of out there, but we have a great coach. I looked at the history of the university, just just like my transition from Stark to Rogers, you know, I knew of Coach Hayden being there, Coach Browning, Coach Hathaway, you know, guys who were around Coach Hayden-wise and Hathaway when my father ran track for Macomber. So, you know, that's what you have to do. You know, you have to look at where a program has been in order to see where it's going to go, and that's what I did.
What do you like about Kansas State, and how has that helped you develop not only as an athlete but as a person?
Kansas State is very small. Not as in a university, but the location of Kansas State, excuse me, is very small. And like I said, you know, I come from Rogers High School where it was like a family. And it's the same kind of feeling there at Kansas State, being that it's in Manhattan, Kansas, which is about the size of Ottawa Hills. But, you know, so it's very Kansas State oriented. You know, everything is purple, you know. We bleed purple, and that's what it is. It's family.
What was it like to win the NCAA championship?
Well, I mean, it was a great accomplishment. You know, I expected to win, though. Like I said, you know, I work hard, and, you know, there's no other outcome besides winning. And I just wanted to, you know, keep myself grounded and, you know, stay humble, keep a level head, and get ready for my next competition.
7'7" is your highest?
Yes, sir.
Can you get better? I mean, is it possible to keep going higher? And how do you do it? How do you push yourself to achieve that?
Oh, I can't, you know, high jump is a very, you know, cruel event on the track. You know, being at the bar usually wins, as I've stated before. But you know, just continue to work hard. You know, train hard, and do things right. You know, that's the biggest thing for me. Technically, you know, you're gonna get stronger as you get older. You know, you put in the work, you'll get the outcome. But you know, you want to do things right because it's a very technical event.
Are you ready for the Worlds?
I'm getting ready right now. I'm getting ready. Mentally, I feel like I'm ready. You know, jump over the bar, not to touch it. You know, I'm jumping not the height of the bar, but over it. So I want to go a little higher. So I don't put a height out there, no.
And your academics, how's that going?
It's going good. You know, business entrepreneurship is the major. So just taking it. School and athletics is very tough, but it's going well.
Well, Eric, we wish you the best. Congratulations on all your achievements. The World University Games coming up, and then the Worlds and the Olympics next year. We're wishing you the best. You're going to be the next Toledo Olympian. How's that sound?
Sounds great to me. Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, Joe. He's not going anywhere, so you shouldn't go anywhere either, because Joe's Fox Challenge is up next. He takes a refreshing look at a different kind of workout. That's up next on the recap. Summer jobs can be a lot of hard work, especially when they're outside in the heat. But they're also a great way for college kids to make a little money and have some fun too, which makes for the perfect combination for this week's Joe Fox Challenge.
It might look like Tommy Walker is spending a lazy summer day hanging out and watering the flowers, but this is much more than that.
Vest is my weighted vest. Weighted vest. I wear about 60 pounds a day. It's like a workout without working out.
You see, this summer job has big benefits.
Wear it every day. Keeps me fit without having to do much.
Today's task, taking care of the landscape.
We're planning on back in May. Unfortunately, we didn't get as much rain as we thought. And, you know, we just take care of them, weed them, and water them about every day.
We, as in he, and his two, helpers. While you're doing all the work, those boys are slacking off.
Yeah, but I mean, they put in a lot of good work today, so I mean, it's pretty hot. I'm just standing here watering, so, you know, just trying to get it in.
Nick Leishman lucked into this gig.
My friend over there, his dad kind of got him the job, so I was looking for a job. And so he went in to get paperwork, and I walked in with him, and they asked me if I needed paperwork too. And I said, yes, I do need paperwork. I do need a job.
At John Gaspar?
My dad wanted me to get a job. He works here at UT. Yeah, I pulled a few strings for me and working 40 hours a week now.
Working or playing now? Now John must pull the weeds. The guys work from 7 to 3:30, keeping the campus clean and beautiful.
Hey, Joe, do you think you could work on the UT grounds crew? Take the Fox Challenge.
I have a feeling this might be a lot of fun. And
Great summer job. Get paid well.
then count me in. Watch the flowers! Watch the flowers! Whoa! This thing is awesome. I think I'm gonna like this job. Are you It's like 100 degrees out here, man. It's hot.
Yeah, it's very hot, very hot. But, hey, I like working outside. I like working with my hands, so it's not too bad.
I'd have to agree. Reporting for the recap, I'm Joe Rychnovsky.
Oh, geez, gotta love Joe. Coming up next, Buckeyes, they dominated the weekly headlines, but is that a good thing? We'll rewind with Ralphie's up next on the recap. Well, we're slowly building up until the Super Week. That's the U.S. Senior Open, but this was still a memorable week for Buckeye Nation. The good, the bad, the ugly, it all happened this week as we rewind with Ralphie's and take a look at the week upon further review. On Wednesday, Central Catholic and Lourdes College ushered in a new era for baseball. They held the groundbreaking for a brand new complex set to open next year.
You have an opportunity to do something that's never been done before. You either decide you're going to step up to the plate and get her done, so to speak, or you back her down.
On Thursday, Toledo introduced the new mascot. This is either Rocky's long-lost sister or long-lost girlfriend. Definitely not both. On Friday, Ohio State responded to NCAA allegations of wrongdoing. The Buckeyes will be vacating every win from this past season. They also put themselves under 2 years probation. While vacating this season includes the Sugar Bowl win over Arkansas, the self-imposed sanctions do not include any loss of scholarships or loss of future bowl games. Yesterday, the Hens came home after 5 games away. Carlos Guillen went 2 for 3 as he continued his rehab assignment, and Toledo won 5-2. And that's your week upon further review. Well, I tell you what, there are a ton of hardcore Lions fans, but not too many show it like this area baseball coach does. Take a ride on the wild side on our meet and greet next on the recap. Wanted to give a shout out to former Delta High School star Nate Kamick. He proved he could play when he became college football's all-time leading rusher. Today, he scored 2 TDs as the U.S. beat Germany 48-7. For his efforts, Nate was named his team's game MVP. Well, closer to home, Bob Stouffer comes through this area coaching baseball for a kids team from Bowling Green. And when he comes around, people know it. We check out his ride on the Detroit Lions' wild side in this week's Meet and Greet. Ben Stouffer is a part-time area baseball coach, but a full-time Lions fan.
I've missed 2 home games in about 22 years. And one of them, my wife was having the baby. I just don't know why she did that to me. Just teasing.
After 25 years of tailgating, he needed another baby. This one named the Nation Mobile.
When you're driving up Route 75 and you get into Michigan and people are going up the game, you get a lot of beeps, you get a lot of stares, people honking their horns.
6 to 7 people usually squeeze in the fully loaded ride, rocking out all the way in luxury.
It's an attention getter. I have the music where the speakers can pipe out and play, you know, anything from the fight song to Rocky to Thunderstruck, and it's just fun for everyone. But some of the uniqueness of it, this area actually comes out to 2 beds. Pretty nice feature where this table comes out. This is where the cornholes go. This is where my tables. I actually can put the grill on the back on the hitch. I always put my favorite players on the side, laminate them, mount them on the side, and I like change it up with different sayings. And I think that's what I'm most proud about.
Every 2 years or so, Ben thinks of new add-ons to put on his Nation Mobile, thinking maybe someday his baby will be mature enough to go to the big game.
I'm hoping I could take this to Indianapolis this year for the Super Bowl and not just to watch some other team. I hope I'm there to see the Lions.
And if that happens, NFL fans from all over will get a chance to check out Ben Stouffer's creation, the ultimate celebration of Lions Nation. That's the recap. I'm Howard Chen. Thanks for watching. Joe Rychnovsky, he's back tomorrow night. In the meantime, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and now Google+. So get on social media and follow. Credits to the Sunday night crew. Let's rock and roll. That wraps up the show. Have a good night, y'all. Let's do this.